what you get.
Speaking of just creative people, like I stumbled upon or became like I became familiar with something that like has become like a musical guilty pleasure of mine, if you will.
I ain't guilty about it. That shit is just a pleasure for me.
But yeah, my musical shout out is Leon Knight, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out
Like-
to my guy Leon Knight, my boy with that yellow suit on the cover.
Right, like Leon Knight.
Leopard boots.
The first time I heard of Leon Knight was earlier last year. I seen him and his crew, like his band, what have you, doing something that was reminiscent of like the aesthetic was more like Prince and the Revolution.
Yep, 100%.
And like it felt like Prince and the Revolution with a mix of like some of the over the top pretty boy energy that Morris Day and the Time had. Like where you would like somebody just cart out a mirror and have you look at yourself and like you hit yourself with hairspray in the middle of performing the song.
It feels like they're part of that era.
Like you know what I mean? Like it takes me back to like watching Purple Rain or hearing some Minneapolis energy or whatever the case may be. So I was like, it's really like it was dope, but it sounded good. And then lyrically, I'm hearing things that are today, like, because I've never heard a Prince song drop the N-word in it. So it was just funny, like, hearing that in the hook. But I'm like, okay, like, but then out of nowhere, and it's funny because if you look at the hair just being visual, I'm like, that came out before this. Because his hair is longer on the radar joint.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm like, you been had this.
And just sitting on it, sitting on some.
But that's the internet. You never know when things will catch. But oh man, he came out, and it's an ode to you too. It's an ode to you in the Cutwater tale. You know what I'm saying? Like like one of the famous Cutwater tales from a Herd Night Out.
Man.
But the song is Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, yo, one of the catchiest songs I've heard in a minute. I can't even lie. Like,
it is. It is.
Like it's infectious.
You gotta drop some bars.
I was telling Kay, like, me, my wife, my kids, we in the kitchen of my house dancing to Winnie the Pooh. It was infectious. Like, I start dancing, next thing you know, my wife dancing, my kids see us dancing, they start dancing. I'm like, yo, I gotta text Kay, like.
It was one of those, man. It was too funny.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, yo.
For sure.
Like I said, bro, I was so surprised when you sent that shit. Yo. I'm like, yo, why? I'm like, Kay's not sending this.
Yeah, usually I'll send some goofy.
Like, and then like I was sitting on it for a minute, and I'm just like, oh no, he's dead serious. Like he fucks with it. Like he sent it because he fucks with it. Yo, I'm thinking he's sending it to clown on it. I'm like, nah, he fucks with it, yo.
Oh nah, like you know, like the you know when you be on Instagram and like it'd be like and you hit share and then it shows like all the people.
Yeah.
And then it says send separately.
Yeah.
Like I had mad people
you were sending to.
like I was on the promo team. send. And then it was like, but the moments like that be social experiments for me.
Yeah.
Because you just see so many people's different responses.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like one text comes like back like, yo, I used to be Christopher Robin niggas. And I'm like, I love that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel you. You're right.
So many people take so many different lines from that.
This shit feels reminiscent of like when we used to caption songs on Instagram.
Yeah.
This shit it's like every line is a is a caption type shit. Yeah. Yep.
That slap.
Funny as hell. And
unexpected
and
man.
like I want to hear more because I love artists like Thundercat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Thundercat, he makes a lot of like it's like soulful type shit, but when you listen to the lyrics, like you know, fucking, you know, what is it, do-rag, fucking Dragon Ball do-rag,
like it's, you know, semi-serious, semi-satirical.
It's like the sound is like, the sound is familiar, but when you're keying in on what they're saying it's like, these niggas is outrageous, yo. But straight up.
Speaking of niggas, I might think is outrageous.
Yo,
man.
You already know, nah.
Let me stop.
I don't.
I don't.
Yeah. Wavy baby.
We are now at the part of the show.
Wow.
We're now at the part of the show where the guys get to show lots of love and reverence
for niche New York rap.
I too, man.
For the guy, yo, for the wave free.
We just missed each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I got to New York, he was going in. As I left, he was coming out.
That's crazy.
You know
That's crazy.
So we just missed each other. But yeah, man, Coke Wave 3.5.
Yeah.
I feel like it showed a lot of promise. You know what I mean? Like, it over-delivered in some respects to me. Because, like, I didn't have, like, super, super crazy expectations of it. But, like, I feel like when I heard it, I'm like, oh, they got a couple of joints that could drag this project along. Like, and the first one is the one that is number 11 on Billboard right now. The what's the name of it?
Ever Since You Left Me?
Yeah, Ever Since You Left Me. Yeah,
I went deaf on a bitch.
I went deaf on a bitch. I feel like there's a lot of people that's going to be saying that.
Yo, and that shit moves, yo.
Yeah, man.
I wish they would have dropped that before New Year's, because that would have been some shit I'll play when the ball drop, yo, because it's got the fade bass and then the disco record on top. Yeah.
Like, yo,
that's the way I like it. Yeah.
Yes. That's my standout performance for French.
Okay.
That song.
Okay.
Is my standout performance for French.
Let's hear what K got to say.
Nah,
me and you already know what
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what I'm surprised, bro.
I'm glad that we me and him saying stuff about it actually got you to even listen to the project, because it wasn't one that I thought that you were just.
Oh no. You know,
but K be lurking though.
We got work to do. You know, we here.
I feel like they show heavy promise on like the Metro production and the Harry Fraud production. I'm like,
I told you like 2 out of the 3 Metro joints. I was fucking with my. Long projects are just a thing, especially with like certain types of artists. But yo, if I knock off a few records on here, it's a very concise, like New York, welcome
album,
home,
man.
Max. Like there's some good shit on there, yo, and it reminds us of that era. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like everybody was nervous about Max because I know he dropped that quick.
Yeah, the Purge joint.
That Purge joint, which we felt had a couple joints on there.
It do, but like it was like you could tell it was throwaways, and this one was like more seriously like crafted to be an album. Like that was like more like a tape. You know what I'm saying?
Like they probably took like whatever ideas Max might have had that was probably dope. Yo, let's package that up over here. Work with French on it. Like French don't get enough credit for still maintaining, like still really being the one to maintain that New York sound, bro.
That's my dog.
I don't know, man. He just knows what to do.
Like,
he just knows what to do.
You know, like even with like a Shot Caller, like all of those like that are
Shot
like
Caller was fucking
old
crazy.
to like
he's
older
this
New York sound. He brings it back, makes it new.
And Fraud.
The thing that messes me up, maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I see the same consistency as the person I want to compare him to, but he reminds me of like a newer Fat Joe.
I can
like
see that.
Like always gives you the one hit.
I can see
like,
that.
You know, like when Fat Joe was like lean back, make it rain, and it's like I don't know where he could still like years later. It's like oh boom, there goes the joint with
all the way up.
The joint with but I'm saying what was the joint he had with I think it was with Rihanna.
Oh yeah,
bro! Like it just
like crack.
It's just something they could do.
Yeah,
and
that was a good summer. That was a good summer.
Out of nowhere. Yeah. Why did that happen?
Why did that happen? Yeah.
You know,
him and Cool and Drake gonna give us one.
French is reminiscent of that to me.
Yeah,
word.
But you know what's so crazy is like he's always the guy too who overachieves on things where it's like, I don't like even with like when Max went away. It was like French could have easily like became nobody. Easily.
Oh yeah, he could have. Yeah,
but like,
yo,
he got
especially
his
at that
opportunity
time,
and maxed out.
Especially at that time,
it's like at Bad Boy, like it's hard to get out of your deals at Bad Boy. For you to overachieve and get out of your deal at Bad Boy, like he's done some things like while Max was away that I feel like now Max is reaping the benefit of, because when he went in, Max was carrying those first Coke Wave projects.
Yo, French is a diamond selling
On
artist.
this
yo.
one?
Yeah, French is a
French
diamond selling
carrying
artist.
Max on this one.
Naturally, he should be though.
He should be though.
He should be.
But like, I feel like it's like, you know, when you got the little brother and you go outside and you got to protect him, and then there comes a time where the tide turns and it's like, oh, my little brother's bigger than me and now he can protect me.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it feels like that
yeah.
musically.
And
you know what I'm saying?
The analogy of the sibling relationship is funny because now outside has changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if your brother is small, and then like by the time you 30, everybody outside don't know you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, but they respect him because he's 24. So now it's time for him to be like, nah, don't mess with my brother.
Yeah.
Like
And I
this.
feel like this achieved what I feel like was intended, which was like, oh, these niggas still got some shit
Let's
left.
restore the feeling.
But before,
It's
let's
like, oh,
restore
these
the
niggas
feeling.
still got some shit left.
I
want to
make sure we close it out on praise, and I know y'all still got more love to show.
Yeah, just favorite songs.
So I'm gonna throw my critique in real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Get your bars off.
No. Max's standout to me song was Effortless.
Yes.
There's a song on there.
Got crazy on effort.
Yeah.
There's a song on there called Me Too.
Yeah.
And
Me Too, yeah,
and
Me
Me
Too's
Too.
cool.
I'm not a fan of the song,
Okay.
but I'm glad the song existed because what I needed it showed his ability to be on beat, which is always a fight for me as a listener.
Okay.
Like my musical ear, like I have a tough time with all rappers historically that like negate the
Veer
beat.
off.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny you said veer off because I have veer off right here.
Okay.
Like, when I get to the song Serenation and Max starts veering off of the beat, like, I literally say, like, yo, French's tone is what made me not listen to his verse much either.
I think
Like,
that's
you know what I
the
mean?
one
And there-
that the Metro joint I don't like.
And the thing about the tones is like me being
Yeah, because
such
Metro
a
Wave and Narcos was tough.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one.
me being such an R&B fan, like them singing completely different keys. Like
yeah.
That's Max historic.
Oh, no,
That's what me and you were saying about him.
He's so bad sometimes that it's good, and that's like,
and that's perfectly fine
That's
for
like
sing in the shower enjoyment feeling or
You know who
sing
Max
along,
is?
and I'm like, but it hurts my ear. I love R&B so much.
Max represents the hood nigga or the hustler nigga or the drug dealer nigga that can't sing, that be singing to his chick, and
All
his
the
chick
time.
love that
Like
shit.
never stop singing, but he can't sing at all. Can't hold any note.
Nothing.
But the crazy
But
thing
she
is,
love
though,
that nigga.
You know
That's
why
Max.
though? It's because he got the melody. He can't hold the tune.
Yeah,
But
he got the melody and he's catchy.
all the time.
Yeah, and he's catchy.
And he's
yo.
But for me, that melody is fighting like it's
a lot of
fighting the
clashing.
beat.
It's a lot of clashing.
Like I'm like the melody and the
Yeah,
beat.
I get it.
Is here and he's here, and I'm like, what's happening? And I didn't like I had to listen to it enough to understand why I get mad at him.
So
Because I was like, now that I'm here listening, I'm like, oh, it's not him.
Yeah.
I got a technical issue with listening to this nigga.
so peep, right?
Heaven is like that for me. The song Heaven.
Okay, I was a fan of Max before I started making beats, right?
Okay.
Had I listened to Max as I started to progress making beats, I probably would feel the same. So it's like
can't nobody transpose this?
a lot of my
You can't make these
a lot of
keys,
my
man.
nostalgia, like a lot of my love for Max is definitely nostalgic. And I'm always love like these types of like New York artists. But I'll be lying if I said like there's a lot of offbeat niggas today that I do not fuck with.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas today that do a lot of similar shit.
That pull his tricks that you can't rock with.
I'm not
So
rocking.
the nostalgia carries you through, and the history.
The nostalgia and like
I'm not saying his talent is
There's
fire.
a lot of Detroit rappers that do that.
100%.
On beat, come back on.
100%.
Chicago
Silk the
rappers
Shockers.
do it.
Yeah.
So,
These Milwaukee
this-
niggas are coming out of nowhere.
Like I have historic bad relationships with people that just like
that.
ignore the beat. I'm like, shout out to y'all.
You gonna get this off?
Shout out to everybody that wants to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly, like it'll combat me like for someone that might be like more of a spoken word artist.
Yeah.
That like, you know what I mean? So if we go to like the neo soul-esque, when cats like, that sort of like backpack rappy, like your slum villages, like it's like, yo, you start going a little too crazy and act like you don't hear the beat. I don't hear you. Like, I'm done. Like, I'd be out. I'd be like, all right, this is my exit. I gotta get off. Like,
that's when they be like forcing it on the beat. It's like, oh, nah, y'all gonna get this thought.
Yeah.
but this is how. But for them, it'd be lyrical, and I'd be like, I don't even want to hear what you're saying no
It's
more.
like when they're writing on the pad, but they just start going off the paper. Now they're writing on the desk and they writing on the wall.
Like, fam, the line's done. The paper told you a long time ago.
You ever listen to Sugar Free?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Sugar Free be on that all the time. You just be rambling.
I love Sugar Free.
You be on there rambling a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They be spitting that game on there too, though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Wave, and that was another good interview. That shit was funny as fuck. Yeah,
comedy,
it was just comedy.
You got I gotta say this.
Was it Complex?
Complex?
They just did like a
Goat
Q&A.
Talk joint.
Goat Talk, yeah, with French and Max,
answering
shit.
questions, but it was just like, yo,
Clown
like
shit. This nigga Max was like, yo, I met
know
all
when
this
you
nigga's
haven't got
girlfriends
with
on
your
the phone.
boy in the same
Started
room.
listing off like, yo,
it's like how you get with your boy in the same room and y'all pick up where y'all left off,
right?
Like, you know what I mean? Like they laughing the whole time, like. And somebody said in the comments, Max laugh sound like somebody squeezing a spray bottle.
A spray bottle, yeah, nigga, yeah. They zoom in on him in the interview and all that shit. Yo, it's funny as hell when he's laughing.
But like, it was just refreshing because it was like, I was talking to Swing about it the other day. Like, you know, in 2K25, Pusha got Malice back. 2K26, French got Max back. You know what I'm saying? And like, you could just see the camaraderie, like them bringing something out of each other that
they got to give us something for the summer
in absence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think one thing that we could say was achieved off 3.5 was like, you still see they got chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And like together they can make a song pop. Like that new single, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, ever since you left me.
Yo, ever since you left me, I feel like it's at 11, but it could very well be one of those ones.
See the shit that makes me mad, like, and that's why I said like the song I like.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I like, but I like his like how much he was on beat. The Me Too song.
Yeah.
Bruh, I wish Max was on beat
for the whole rest of that.
On no, of course, but I'm not even gonna be like selfish like that because he has his base. He has people that rock with him for what he does. You don't have to appeal to me. I understand if I'm not who you appeal to, and I just gracefully fall back. But for me, selfishly, oh man, I wish that he was as on beat on me as he was on Me Too on Ever Since You Left Me. Yeah, because like I'll listen to Ever Since You Left Me for French's part. And I could cut it off, but it's cause that. But if he was on beat there, oh, that would have been one of those. Because I do have a couple Max B songs that I really personally historically like.
But those are like he does that though. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll use like auto tune in weird places. He'll do like the whole like like that flow that he does on that. He's done on like albums prior on like those disco tracks that they do together. It's like very like paying homage to the old music they've done in the past with like their approach to this song. Right. So that's why for me, looking back on it, like having like the knowledge of music that they've done in the past, like I could see like, you know how we were talking about like with the Wale album, like, oh, we see MMG Wale.
Yeah, the
like,
different eras.
Different bags.
Yeah.
Like, I see that on this album with them of, like, different tricks that they pulled in the past. And it's like, oh, you went back to that bag.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Okay. That's a bag of theirs where it's they'll get, like, one of those disco flips and go crazy on it.
And that was the best one of those because they did. You said there was going to be a couple more, but I definitely like that one the most.
Yeah, I like that one and the one that you said earlier. Like, are two of my favorite songs on it. Effortless.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just was like it was an easy like when I listened to it. It was like, oh, like this is them doing what they do best. And then like the Metro Wave joint, I love. Even the Narcos one, I love. They got a couple of joints that like. Pop the Half. That's they got the video for Ever Since You Left Me, it's the B side to that.
Okay.
And it comes on at the end.
Yep,
you know what I mean? But I like that joint. The only one that I was saying, like, when I heard it, it was like a hard listen on the ears was Heaven. And it was just because it felt like Max was really trying to sing.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you just don't got that bag to go where you need to go with that. Like, you should have paid somebody to do that one.
And on top of that, age. No disrespect to him.
Yeah.
Like anyone, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, like, you know how in practice you have to be vocally to continue to sing well?
Yeah.
So if you're starting off as like not a singer, and you throw a decade and a half on it,
Right.
And I feel like another
it's just
thing,
logic.
And I feel like another thing with Max that, like, I feel like he don't get enough credit for, but like other people do when they do it. It's like everybody want to say like, oh, Max ain't getting super lyrical. Like, Max really never got super lyrical like that.
Oh no, I ain't knocking him for not being
He's
lyrical.
witty in a way that like Action Bronson gets credit for that he don't. You know what I'm saying? In a way where it's like he can world build and do all these different things that other artists like do, but they get the credit that he don't get.
I wonder if it's all the polish and all this noise, no disrespect. Because like Action Bronson, like I wouldn't consider him, like I would consider him having some punches, having some lyrics here and there.
Oh yeah, he's a lyrical rapper.
But he says some things that are outlandish that like that stand out to you and like permeate the ear. But I think like when you hear Max, you hear the melody, you hear the singing attempt more than you hear what he's saying.
Right.
So it's not like, I don't know if that's a knock to him. Like some of the things, like you'd have to go back and intentionally be like, wait, what did he say? Because you're just hearing like the layers of auto-tune. You know what I mean? Like the layers of auto-tune. He's creating a 3-part harmony that doesn't match with the beat. Like it's all types of things happening. So I never heard what he said. Like I never heard it. Like, but then you'll be like, yo, he said this line. I'll be like, oh, that was a cool statement. I wish I would have heard it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Missed that one.
Like I wish. Like if I was there, I would have gave full credit. I'm no hater. Like I just didn't experience it.
Word.
Yeah, I feel like if I had to give him a style, I would definitely say he's an abstract painter, but it works. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Like it's like you definitely have like, it's like when you step away from it, you can see the whole picture. Cause like, I'm gonna be honest, even as a Max fan, those first 2 singles, they kind of scared me a little bit from listening to the project.
I almost never listened. Yeah, I promise you, if y'all wouldn't have posted, I think you posted in your story and you posted in your story. If I would have never heard Ever Since You Left Me,
You wasn't listening
at all. I was sitting right here letting y'all cook.
See, but at the same time,
Shout out to my brothers. Have fun.
But at the same
Enjoy
time,
that.
though, like
It would have been
those
worse than Fear and
songs-
Loathing.
No, but I'm saying like you ever hear an album and like you hear the singles at first and you like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that album.
That
But
second
then you
single
hear
was
it,
the one for me though.
But then if you hear it in sequence of the album, you're like, I get it now.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that happened with Wale.
I was like that with Make
Yeah,
America
honestly.
Wavy Again. I didn't really love it. I liked it. I didn't love it to start.
But as an
Like-
intro,
But as an intro to the album, it fits perfectly in sequence
Like
with the
listening,
album.
for me, listening to Blanco from Wale in the album, way better than the experience of it standalone.
As a single.
Standalone.
And I fuck
Some
with it
people liked it.
standalone.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
I didn't like it standalone. I liked it more in the context of the project.
You never let me feel that when it came out, though. I felt like you
What?
liked Blanco.
No, I never. No, I said it.
Oh, you said it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I felt like you liked Blanco.
No,
when
because it came out like a year before everything,
yeah,
and I was
2024
like,
that shit came out.
I was like, that's all right. And then it was like, I started ramping up listener wise when Where to Start dropped.
Okay.
yeah,
Like I was like, here we go. I was like, now we on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, he packaged it with the freestyle.
Then it was like Where to
He did that
Start. Then
well.
it was like the Yukon freestyle. Then it was Belly. Then I think it was called like CDMG.
CDMG shit, yeah.
Bro, it was like boom, 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 boom. Blanco didn't do it for me.
Word.
I like that song, too.
Nah.
I really like it.
It fit your example perfectly. How like in the project for me in the project it
sequence, sounds
elevated.
Great.
it.
Yeah. You know, but I feel like even when you have one of those albums where you have a lot of tracks, you run the risk of like, you know, those missteps. And I feel like they had a few, but I feel like it was encouraging to see like, yo, on a 3.5 album, usually like when they start adding the 0.5s, there's a definite drop off on the quality.
iPhone rules.
You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like
that mid model.
If you building up, and this is just the music that y'all came up with since you got out, nigga, you just got out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like,
I kind of, and not to use the Joe Budden take, when he was like, "Oh, just like sit back and create," you know. But I could understand if like some of the cutting room floor stuff they kept to themselves. Because it could have been like with the anticipation and the high fanfare, it could have been even crazier impact wise, in my opinion, if they would have been like, "Yo, these are the 10 best."
Yeah,
that's right. That's
where
I'd be.
It would have
cut through more.
Yeah, a little more. But I mean, who's like, yo, bro, we're in a heavy consumption generation. That's what who are we?
We're gonna get another one come fucking June, July or some shit. Yeah,
but you know I'm saying that to justify the 20. Who are we to rob? Who are they to rob the people, or who is Max to rob the people that have been waiting for a decade and a half to pull quality control on them? Give them all the music.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking, like, if this is what the cold weather music sounds like, I can't wait for when the warm weather coat wave music come out. Because they always going to have something for the summertime. Yeah.
And we haven't gotten, what was Mac and Cheese 5? 2024? 2023?
Yeah, 2023, I think.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It might be time for French. He's married now or whatever the fuck. Yeah. So it's like, yo.
And his wife is a princess, right?
What budget? Yeah, what budget? She's fucking, that's oil money, I'm pretty sure, yo.
You see how as soon as Max got
she
out,
got what did niggas say? She got country money or some shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I need to hear. My favorite Max B song. I need to hear that pin the tail on the donkey.
Okay.
All right.
Not
obviously. I'm a why you do that.
I know that why you do that's definitely in my top 5 Max B songs. But I'm not gonna obviously I know those features won't be the same. But you know.
G's Up is tough.
G's Up is one of those ones too.
And he was on You Gotta Love It. You gotta hate us the way we get in this paper.
I think that there's room for reconciliation between the two. I just don't see it happening
with what two?
Like the outside forces.
Because what two? Huh?
I feel like eventually it can be.
Oh, him and Jim?
I feel like with
Max
and Jim.
Nah.
I feel like
cats love their girl too much.
I feel like the outside of the cookie is
he'll never marry. But maybe this is why.
That's none of our business.
It's none of our business.
Yo,
I guess.
I think there's some room.
Huh?
She made it our business.
No, but it's not our business.
I think there's
some
room.
Huh?
I think there's some room.
Niggas can't be okay.
No.
Nah. All right. All right, check it out. Obviously not y'all specifically. But you and your lady, y'all good. Your boy always around, right? You and your boy fall out. Your boy goes on a campaign saying when he was on vacation, your lady was rubbing on his meat. There's no coming back from that. He's not coming back to the man cave to play the game and sit there and run 2K with you. It's not going down.
Because he's still with Chrissy.
That's exactly what it is.
And I don't even think...
If he wasn't with Chrissy, I don't think it...
I wouldn't even say that. You know why? Because some people...
They play that game forever.
Even if the relationship is over, that relationship was too long. So yeah, we might be done, but any beef that accrued over that...
It gets held over, it gets carried over.
That's a double decade relationship.
The one on that one?
Oh yeah. We like anything that relationship produced as far as sacrificing relationships, there's no going back. Like say you made enemies off of that relationship. Like people you beefed with or you lost friends. Like if you lose, you know how sometimes in a relationship, certain sacrifices you make, you have to like lose friends. There's some casualties or whatever. Yeah. Like it's like, you've been with that girl for over 10 years. Even if y'all break up, you can't go back. It's too far gone. Just like, damn. Miss homie.
I think I'm different in that way though. Cause like, I think about like, I've been with my wife forever now. Like,
for sure.
But there was eras of my life where she didn't exist. And I had long-term girlfriends. And I didn't carry over the beefs of those prior girlfriends. It was like,
but they not. But to me,
and
no
that way I
disrespect.
wasn't tender like that. I'm like, man, I don't.
But to me, no disrespect. They don't have the tenure. Like if I feel like if there was a beef now, and knock on wood, God forbid, you and your lady wasn't you and your lady. Like, I don't know if you go back after that. Like, it's been like, cause for me, and it was nowhere near as long, but like, even like being in like a 5 year or something, like it'd be like some of the people you had to turn away from, you just feel kind of weird walking back to them.
Yeah.
Like, we cool now?
Yeah, like this is what you was on and now I'm still talking to you. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, and also being in relationships and things like that, it shows those things. You know what I'm saying? What's real in people around you, and then sometimes you just can't go back to that.
And some people are gonna hold you down. Some people are gonna give you that, like, I feel you. I had to do it too. Like I've been there. I had to trim some things off before.
Yeah, so maybe not. Hope for reconciliation in Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe.
He's even beefing with Dame now, so it's like
that's all
everybody's fighting. It's a lot of fight. It's a lot of hell up in Harlem.
Harlem is crazy right now. I can't even lie, man. You know, because I'm gonna always have. You know,
that uptown.
Yeah, some uptown pride, man, because like I lived there for a long time. I spent a lot of time on that soil. A lot of people from that soil sold into me. So it was like, you know, I always want to see it look well presented and represented, and it looks terrible right now. You know, the brotherhood that exists in those neighborhoods.
It's funny because
it looks terrible now. You know what I mean?
On the outside looking in guy, a lot of the energy remains, but it's just beef now.
Yeah. Because
it just shows like there was so much bravado that is like, I guess it's bound to topple over. Yeah. Like it's like a lesson in modesty. Because so but that's what I'm saying. Like all that energy.
Everybody is the main character.
Like how could that energy? Yeah. How could that energy persist in my head?
Such a small area, yo. Like if you ever met, like I've met people from Harlem before. I lived in Harlem when I was in Philly, and it's like every person that I met from Harlem,
energy, same.
Main character energy. You feel me? Like they seen and they heard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I feel like that's the representation that I'm used to. But then it's like when you're all in like such condensed a small space, it's bound to be like some kind of tension if we're all main character energy, alpha personality types.
And that's what I was saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like eventually it was bound to topple over. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like it would have been they would have I hate to say it, but like that, they would have pulled a magic trick on us if they would have been friends for 20 plus years. Yeah. With all of that with no one ever being willing to be like, "Oh, okay. You got the lead. I got backup on this song." Yeah. Okay. It's my turn to step to the front. Okay. All right, I'll step to the back cuz it's your turn. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a beautiful interwoven energy of all of us as friends, where it's like, oh, go ahead, bro, you got that.
Yeah. But what makes it weird for me though is like, I feel like everything else is expected. When he started like pulling in like Freaky Zeke, I'm like, yo, you and Zeke been riding together for a minute. Like now is Zeke soft because he not standing solely on your side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of like tension, but it's like, Zeke and Kim are brothers. They got the same last name. Mm-hmm. What you thought he was going to just like cut his family off to side with you on a beef when you wrong? You know what I mean?
But you know, all the logic starts getting in the way. The louder and louder the feelings get.
Yeah. It just looked bad, man. Because it's like, you know, a lot of what drew me to Harlem in the first place was like the neighborhoods, like the neighborhood vibe, the community, like the brotherhood that actually really existed there when I got there. You know what I mean? And I just feel like Harlem ain't Harlem no more. Like if you walk through the hood now, like, you know, the Upper West Side done pushed itself up. Like people come a little bit higher up than they used to. When I moved there in 2009, all the white people on the train got off at 116th Street. Gotcha. Without fail. By the time you get to like 25th, you look around on the train, it's all black people.
That's crazy.
Now, in 2025, 26, like you see white people walking their dogs in Harlem. They would never in 2009. What?
It's Manhattan.
There's a lot of things happening
outside. It's Manhattan.
You know it's Manhattan. But now it's different, you know what I mean? So it's like the vibes, even like all the places, like a lot of the Harlem residents displaced. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they moving further and further up to the Bronx, moving out of New York in general. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you see Harlem not being Harlem no more, and then it's like, damn, now Dipset, the brotherhood ain't the brotherhood no more. Like, what's going on?
Yo,
you know
somebody made a strange fact, but it was like, yo, Cats kind of been beefing longer than they was a movement.
They really have been. Yeah. It's like that's kind of been selling the tickets to the reunion is the beef.
It shows
as soon as Cam went and started doing shit with Vado, that was it. Yeah,
it speaks volumes to how impactful the good times were when they were good.
Yeah,
but
because everybody's still eating off of that.
But it's unfortunate that it's bad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's like every other, unfortunate to say, family oriented business venture that happened in the business where they come in together, they get a little bit of money, and then everybody starts breaking off and doing their own thing.
Just a week ago,
I feel like, I hate to say this, I feel that energy happening with Griselda.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
Yeah,
like
it's there.
I don't know if we ever get another What Was She Gonna Do album.
You won't.
I don't think we will.
You won't.
You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna do their own thing, like and I feel like with West getting with Stove and them doing
Rome
Michelle, that's the new frontier for him.
Boldy.
Like, I don't think he's looking at like doing more of that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But it sucks though because it's like like the artists that are like even lesser known that are Griselda associated. Like I love those artists. Like I love the Bodie James, the Rome Streets. You know what I'm saying? Like the J Skis, like. The guys that the El Camino,
the branches of the family
man.
tree.
So it's like I want to see those things be whole, so that those artists could work together. But I don't know if it ever will be that again.
Super group,
you know what I mean? Nope. It's unfortunate. And even when you family, it don't last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The music business to do that to it.
Yeah, business messes